What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Brandon Rios versus Timothy Bradley. Now, there's some conflicting things going on regarding this fight. I want to give you guys the update. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I will keep you guys posted if I hear any more information, but there's a few different variables, a few different people talking, saying different things. So, me personally, I don't know exactly what's going on. Now, there's some places like Boxing Scene saying the fight is dead, according to Cameron Duncan, who is Rios' manager. Then you have other people saying it's not dead. It's all over the place. But let me tell you what Robert Garcia, who trains Brandon Rios, he took to social media and he said, after Rios takes a big cut on his pay just to get the opportunity to fight the WBO welterweight champion, Cameron Duncan informed me that Bradley says no to the fight. I'm surprised Bradley said no to the fight. He has always been a tremendous warrior that fights anybody and has given us some of the best fights in the last few years. I am also surprised Joel Diaz can't convince his fighter to take the fight. Joel knows this is a great fight for SoCal. Why don't they want it? Robert Garcia. Now, so it's being said that they couldn't come to terms. HBO has a certain budget, and they were both requesting too much money initially for it. So HBO's like, hey, we have X amount of dollars for this particular fight. And then I guess they both wanted too much money. Then they went back to the drawing board. Brandon Rios, realizing he's looking to fight the champion for the WBO belt, said he will take a pay cut, and I guess that wasn't good enough. So apparently Timothy Bradley, whose affairs are handled by his wife, she's his manager now. It used to be Cameron Duncan, who also manages Brandon Rios. I guess she rejected the offer, but she's still saying that the fight's still possible. So that's where they're really at. I don't really know. My thoughts, I told you guys from jump. Stylistically, Brandon Rios versus Timothy Bradley is not a bad fight. I would watch it. It could be an action-packed type of fight. Neither one of them are in a boring fight. But I also said it's not the most meaningful fight for the champion, Timothy Bradley, period. You know what I mean? I like Brandon Rios. I like Timothy Bradley. It's not the most meaningful fight. And the reason I say that is because what is Brandon Rios' best win at welterweight? Probably Mike Alvarado, who wasn't really a welterweight. He was a guy from 140 who was coming off two losses, a loss to Ruslan Provodnikov, a loss to Marquez at a catchweight. Then he moved up to the full welterweight, and then he got stopped or quit in that particular fight. But the other Brandon Rios performances, Pacquiao, he lost a shutout. I don't even think I gave Rios one round versus Pacquiao. I had him losing versus Diego Chavez before a freak disqualification. So to me, I think Brandon Rios, I'm all about meaningful fights if that's a possibility, you know what I mean? And I think Saddam Ali is a more meaningful fight for Bradley. Or I heard different conflicting things. I don't know how true it is, but some people are saying Amir Khan has left Al Heyman. If that's true, that would be a hell of a fight that was supposed to happen years ago for Timothy Bradley. Those are fights where I feel they're more meaningful just because those guys have, I guess, looked better at welterweight in their last couple of fights or whatnot. Brandon Rios has one win at welterweight. Actually two, but one in my book, he wasn't winning, and disqualification was odd that they even chose to disqualify Diego Chavez when they were both roughing each other up, kind of doing dirty things. That's my point. And I think a good fight for both, like I said, Timothy Bradley, great fight for him would be Amir Khan, if that's possible. I don't know if he's still with Al Heyman or not, or Saddam Ali. I think those are meaningful fights that could happen. Maybe even a Marquez rematch. He's talking about coming back. Those are fights that are reasonable. And then for Brandon Rios, I would love to see him fight Victor Ortiz, if that's possible, or a guy like Ruslan Provodnikov. That's the fight I want to see for a while. And then maybe the winner of Rios versus Ruslan, something like that, fight for whoever has the WBO belt at that time. That's my order of operations. Again, Rios versus Bradley. It's not a horrible fight. It's not horrific. It's up in the air if this will happen. Let me know in the comment section. Do you want to see this fight? Do you want it to happen? Stylistically, could be an action-packed affair, but I think there's some other options for both guys. So me, I'm not going to lose any sleep if this doesn't materialize. But if it does happen, then I'll support it and watch it. Might even go to it. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like my video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.